How much tax will you pay if you inherit mum and dad's property? Well, like anything in financial advice, the answer is it depends. Now, at the moment, I have a client who's set to receive two properties from her late parents, one of which is the home that they lived in, so their principal place of residence, and the other is an investment property. Now, these are going to be taxed very differently. First of all, the home that they lived in, their principal place of residence, isn't going to have any capital gains tax consequences as long as it's sold within 2 years of that person passing away. The other property, however, being an investment property, is going to have some capital gains tax consequences when my client decides to sell, if that's what they want to do. Now, it's important to note that, of course, you don't just pay tax because you inherit the assets. It's going to be when you decide to sell it that it affects. Now, the rules are different if that investment property was purchased prior to September 1985, which we still see a few clients receiving inheritances with properties owned since before September 1985. Obviously getting less now, but the rules around that are very different. So capital gains tax rules didn't exist prior to September 1985, which basically means anything that has been purchased before September 1985 and then is sold is always going to be capital gains tax free. But obviously, if it's an investment property that was purchased after September 1985, there will be tax consequences of selling that property. It is important to note that you do need an accountant and you should have a financial advisor as well, helping you navigate, receiving an inheritance and what's the best thing to do with it for you and your family, and also considering potential tax consequences of disposing of those assets.